All right, guys. Welcome back to today's live session, our Friday masterclass, also known as Traders Digest. Right. So today we'll be talking about having a balanced mindset. Right. A balanced mindset. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please just use the chat box so I'll be sure everybody's here. So a balanced mindset. So as an individual or a trader, it is very important we have a balanced mindset. Okay, perfect. It is important we have a balanced mindset. Now, what does it mean to have a balanced mindset? Right? Now, I'll have to type out some things. Like, let me type out some things, okay? So now I would say, what does it mean to have a balanced mindset, right? So where did I keep it? Come in, okay? Okay. Why is it not showing? Guys, I'm coming. Sorry, please. Just give me a few minutes. Because I want to, while I'm typing, I want to show, I need to, you're rejecting my card and you're giving me this info. Okay. So let's start with this. Let's start with this. Okay. So what does it mean to have a balanced mindset, right? A balanced mindset simply means, or it simply talks about how the law of polarity is. Like, it just basically talks about law of polarity. Now, what is law of polarity, right? Would say, for instance, where's my triangle tool? So I would explain better. Triangle tool, triangle tool, triangle tool, triangle tool. Okay. Why is this thing? Well, let me just, where's the triangle tool? Okay, so now talks about law of polarity. Now, what is polarity? Let me just give you this example, right? As an example. So this is simply the natural law of uh, pole opposites. Like, this is a triangle now, polarity to, let's say, on this point, you have your faith, right? Or rather, you have your faith, you have your soul, you have your soul, you have God. Now, the God there is whatever you believe in, right? whoever you're serving. So let's say on this point, you have faith, you have soul, you have God, what you believe in. Now, on this other side of the coin, mute your mic if you just. So, okay, on this other side, you have let's say fear, you have self-doubt, you have what else? Going off your plan. Let's say for those people that don't really follow their going off your plan. And revenge trading, right? You have revenge trading. Give me a few minutes, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I have my workers around. So, okay, back to what I was saying. Now, on this point, we have revenge trading, right? This is me trying to explain one or two things. On this other point of the poll, we have let's start with ego, pride, ego, pride. Yeah, overconfidence. When you start making, you see you're making an impact in the market. This one, a lot of traders, mostly new traders, find themselves doing this. They have overconfidence. Now they feel they have an edge over the market and they are overconfident in their trading style, their patterns and all, right? Overconfidence. Somebody, your network has been disturbing you. Is that what you're saying? Overconfidence. I just saw a message in the chat box. That's what I'm responding to. So going off your plan, going off plan. Oh, sorry about that. Now going off your plan. Now on, okay, so then on this point, we have, let's say here, on this point of the, whatever, the triangle, I'm just using this triangle as an example here, right? At this point, we have, we'll call this point, left point, we'll call it the negative. That's where you have your sadness, where you're sad. Let's say we have the negative side of the pole, right? Let's call it sadness. Because when you start losing money, you start feeling sad, feeling like your village people are after you, feeling left. In fact, you're just feeling less of yourself. So we'll call this part sadness, right? We'll call here sadness. And this is me trying to explain today's topic, which is having a balanced mindset, right? So now on this other part of this poll, so now on this part of this poll, now we have Obviously, the positive, right? Where you start winning your trades. We'll call it happiness, right? We'll call this part of the whole. Now, this is me explaining the mind. This whole thing as a trader is what goes on in your life as a trader. Those that believe in God, that have faith in themselves. Now, the faith obviously is not the uh, having faith in yourself. You have fear, you have self-doubt, you have going off your plan when you start losing. When you start losing your trade, you start going off your plan, you start revenging. If market do you, you know, go hungry, you won't do back. Going off your plan, revenging, ego, you're happy, you're like I'm the boss in this game. My strategy is better than other people's strategy. You start having pride, confidence, you get overconfidence, not just confidence, overconfidence, overconfidence. So I'll call this overconfidence, right? And obviously also going off your plan, because when you're overconfident, now guess what? They go say make you use big lot size, standard lot. Standard lots. You want to add your lot size. You want to add your risk. You start over risking, right? So, and when you start losing the trade, you start feeling negative. You start feeling sad, right? You start feeling sad. You start feeling like, man, all these things. You start feeling like us. Okay, I don't know. So now you start feeling sad, you start feeling sad, you start feeling left out. Like, this is what happens. Okay, see, I'm going to leave this here because this is our topic is mindset. For those of you just joining, right? A balanced mindset. So now, this whole thing I've listed out now, as a trader, right? This is you just having, all these things are sure going to happen to you. So when it comes to trading, you need to understand that our thought process either comes from the negative side, which is this point, right? Either comes from this negative side or the positive. Now you need to have it in mind that the majority of traders in the world, right, are constantly on the swing. Now we call this, they are either here or here, right? They are on the swing part of uh both negative and positive. You get, this is a law of polarity. You guys, law of polarity, obviously physics students and all, you guys will know that law of polarity is just, it states that uh basically equal size things with equal, like you're just equal, you get, they're just equal. So now as a trader, your mindset is going around this whole thing, right? Now, how do you balance all these things? That is why we are having this topic today. So as a trader, you are either on the swing side, you're here, you're either here, most times you're here, most times you're here. You don't have a balance, right? When people act from the negative side, fear, like from a negative side, which is this place, this point I just listed out, a fearful mindset, it consumes them, right? Not only their thoughts, it also consumes their energy. Now, you've had lots of losing streaks, right? You're not feeling like, oh, do I need to go to this? Do I need to open this chart? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? Like a lot of thoughts are just hovering around your head rather, and it consumes your energy, right? It consumes your energy, everything about you. You feel down, like no things you don't. In fact, when normally you're a person that comes out with a positive vibe whenever, but now because it is normal, you don't have a balanced mindset. You're feeling down, you're depressed, like nothing. And same way as the positive. Imagine you hit, let's say 1:10, risking, let's just say 10 pips and catching 100 pips, and you held it till the last TP. Guess what? You're over happy. You feel like, I'm the boss right now. I don't know this thing. Like, bro, I'm the king in this game. Nobody knows it better than me. My strategy works, and my strategy is king, is this, is that. Pride start coming in. You're like, nobody can, Like when somebody tells you or shares their knowledge with you, you're like, okay, I have my strategy and it works perfectly. And now pride kicks in, right? You start feeling proud of yourself. You start feeling like you can't take corrections. Now, overconfidence. Now, since you now have an edge in the market, right? You're feeling overconfident. Like I said, you're now over trading. You're now adding standard big lot size, like make you full and well. Like, bro, you want to fool the whole lot size. That is why it is of great importance to have a successful mindset, because when you come from uh, that positive side, it affects everything about you and your words too. Like you become very proud, like I said, you talk to people carelessly. You don't even care how they feel, their emotions or anything. So now also try to keep everything balanced. Don't be too hyper, which is from the positive side. Don't be too negative, right? Just try to keep it balanced. When trading, don't be overconfident. Always be in control of your mind. Always be. A lot of traders don't know how to control their emotions. A lot of traders don't know how to control their mind. When they have positive week, they're happy and they're all over the place and they just want to overtrade. This overtrading, I need to even add this overtrading thing, right? Like you overtrade. Now, a lot of traders, this is where mass majority of traders are. Let me just put it. They are in between. They are neither here, like, right? Sorry, am I correct? I should be correct in this, yeah. So this is where the mass, right? This is where they are. So now you don't know how to control your words anymore. You feel you know it all when you're positive. If you're coming from the positive mindset, right? You feel you know it all. You feel you can't take corrections. You feel like, bro, you've just arrived, right? A state of balance helps you, right? A state of balance helps you uh to stay neutral, to think, to think, to think long term. You're not just saying this thing as just now. This thing helps you become better versions of yourself, right? It helps you to become better versions of yourself. You're not overdoing things. Now, this also helps you know when to stay in the market and when not to trade. You now know the power of routine, right? You now know the power of routine. What do you need to do at this point in time? What do you want to do? When you should do them, and you're not overdoing things. You're not feeling too confident you're not feeling too confident about winning, because when you're coming from a winning part, you're like, bro, nobody can correct you. You're just there. So a lot of traders, almost majority of traders find themselves in running in this circle. You don't know how to balance. Now you see a lot of people. Okay, recently I started seeing some people on what's the name on online. They said things about trading is spiritual, trading is that. I'm not against it, right? I believe in God, 100%. Believe in Him, 100%. But there needs to be a balance. That's where you see this whole faith, you see this soul, you don't overdo things. At the time when you're heaven, like they say, heaven help those who help themselves, Abi. Now you don't overdo things. When you should be analyzing, okay, you did not plan your trade, you did not analyze the market. Because you've seen that the market is about to do certain thing and you're like, I go buy them now. You put 100 standard lot, enter and make it full, make it big, make the profit choke. Now you've entered it, and now market is retracing and going in loss, and you're shouting, you're crying, you're like, Father Lord, look at me, I'm your son, help me, let this trade go in my favor. If you're praying, God, let this trade go in my favor. The other Christian somewhere else is also praying, Father, help me, let this market be buying. You are saying, Father, let this market be selling. Who will God answer? Set a balance. Set a balance. It is very important as traders, as individuals, that we know how to set a balance. A lot of traders don't know how to set this whole thing we call balance. They really don't know how to go about it, right? They really don't know how to go about it. Everybody is just everywhere. Everybody coming. Let me just shift this thing to this side. Okay. So a lot of traders just find themselves hovering in this pole. They're neither here or here. They're always overdoing things and underdoing it. Either they overdo it. Just have a balanced mindset. Having a balanced mindset will really go a long way for a lot of traders in this industry. So yeah, if you guys have questions, you can just throw in your questions in the chat box. I'm going to answer everybody right now. I see that, okay, network has been disturbing a lot of people and we just have a few of us here, but it's fine. I'm going to post this video for those people that missed it. So if you have a question, you can put it in the chat box. And if you have any trade you want me to help you analyze, also put it in the chat box. This is a big family where my goal is to see everybody profitable in this market. I want to see everybody profitable and make so much money that you'll be proud of yourself. I tell you, you'll be so proud of yourself that you know that, okay, this is the market, and you're making it. Any question, what's the name? Any chart you want me to analyze? Any chart you want me to analyze, just put it in the chat box. Any pair at all, rather, any pair you want me to analyze, just put it in the chat box and let's grind. I'm saying GBP USD, okay, and UJ. Okay, GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD for this was a trade I called in the VIP, and yes, I told us to take profit first, take partials at this point, and take another one at this point, because I saw the way this candle was just doing, and I just saw the reaction around this area. And I said, okay, there's a need for us to close around here. That was why I said we should take our partials, and yeah, we made too much money from this pair on the VIP. It was so nice. So right now, what do I expect? I still hold my bias. Until I see that 500 pips move. I'm not yet sure we are going to reverse yet. So I want us to tap into this. I want us to tap into this thing properly, somewhere around here. Then I can now choose to see more sales, or I'll see how price reacts around this region, anywhere around here. For now, we are just inside it. There's no much thing that is happening. And yeah, quick one. I'm still holding my bias and my analysis on this guy. So even if you draw your trend line, you're going to see we're still bullish, right? But now the bull market I'm seeing right now is short term, mind you, it's short term. So we might just see this guy do this and this, right? That's what we might just see. I'm still short term, I'm bullish on this guy. Long term, I see a sell. Now, another thing would be as a result of I'm expecting a bullish move on from now to the end of the year. I might be wrong, right? Although I'm hardly wrong, but I might be wrong. That's if the market or price starts doing something else. But for now, I am bullish on the dollar. So let's say USD JPY. Let's see what USD JPY is also saying. Okay. On the other live session I had, I said I was expecting price to just let me see. Okay, this is what I was expecting price to do. I said I was expecting price. I want to see price get into this flip, like I want to see it flip into this part, then have a decline, right? Price, I was two case scenario I was expecting, or I was anticipating, which is coming from this point. We started from here. I said I was like, when people started selling, I told my people, obviously, I told you guys on this live session, and people that joined that day, I told them, do not start selling. do not start selling. You will only be selling too early. And trust me, if you start selling, okay, I even told my mentees, I said, do not start selling too early. Just wait, let price go up to this point. So from anywhere around here, I already marked it out. Anywhere around here, I want to start seeing price from here. Now we're currently trading around this point, which is making sense. So I want to see price still go up to this point before any other thing, before I can take action. So for now, I'm expecting a bullish leg, a decline rather. Once we go up, a little breath to the a little decline to the downside, then we continue going up. Overall, we're bullish. USD pair, we're bullish. USD, we're bullish on the USD. See what we're seeing here. We're bullish. See, the market is in an uptrend, obviously. So if we should come back down here, because from here we've overbought, come back down here, I need to see us still go up. Yes, I still need us to go up. You get? So it's going to make more sense that way. Because if you should draw your trend line, you'd see that it's still meeting up with that guy. So I'm bullish on for short term, I'm bearish on USD JPY, and long term bullish, right? And reverse is the case for GBP, GBP USD. I am bullish short term and bearish long term. So that will be all for now. That'll be all for now. Let's not make this video too bulky, and let's just have other things to do. All right, guys, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody that joined, and to also to those people that left as a result of having bad network. I'm sorry about your network, and it's still okay. You guys will have the video to watch it here. Still fine. It's all for free. It's on YouTube. You guys can always go and have access to it. Always go and have access to it. So until then, I want to say a very big thank you to those of you that still stayed. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It won't make sense. This whole live session will not be complete if I don't give a shout out to, even if you guys are just two here, I'll still give a shout out regardless. Even if it's just one person, you guys deserve it. You guys are the real MVP. Yeah. So a big shout out to Favor Young. A big shout out to Jude. I want to say a very big thank you to you guys for joining. It means a lot to me, and see you guys next week or anytime I feel there's an update, right? Until then, you guys already know Echo is active. Take care, guys.